Short Shorts is back. Tuesday morning, guys, welcome back. Nothing from yesterday because I wasn't in, but we are out on site with one of the ARB teams. We've got a nice big ash coming down. Bert's just turned back up with a Manitou to help lift the timber out. That's all going to get chucked on the trailer and straight back in the yard. Going well, hot day. Finn's got the chip in. They're going to get the top of this felled out and then lay the stem over in the garden, get that picked up and gone. Boys have just got back in, timber loaded up, a few little odds and sods on the side of the mog there. Bert's just going to get that unloaded with the telehandler and the digger now, and that is a wrap for the day. Tree is done. So we're out with one of the ARB teams. They have got the 4x4 mute set up, the little Forest ST6 and a canter. The tree Taylor's working on now is coming right out. It's that little one overhanging the drive, covered in ivy. And then the remaining three are getting pollarded kind of into this point here. So they're going to strip all this top growth out. Kieran's stripping all the epi off around the base just to tidy them up. And that should be their day done. Nice job. Equipment's in. Access is narrow, but we're cracking it out. Hopefully it doesn't get too hot. Chip lorry in. Cow's just loading it up. Oh, it's dusty old stuff. Whew. Starting to make a dent in this pile now. Up, ups, this way. Come on, girls. Come on. All systems go this morning. I've left the Arb boys cracking on. I'm just about to run out and have a look at a couple of jobs. Christian's just got back in the yard with the Mog and the Grizzly as he has just moved the Vosh and Nath to the next power line site. I've got another 5 or 6 days on that, and then we're starting a big ash dieback job. And now the boys are just loading up the forwarder. That's heading off to site as well. So yeah, busy morning. Mog's working, loading up, Chip's gone out, spot on. There's a tight squeeze on there. We're on. So I'm off. I'm gonna go and shoot and get these jobs done and then get down to site and make sure the boys are unloaded all right and know what's going on. Harvester is getting picked up tomorrow morning. So yeah, machine moves all round this week. New site starting. Getting cracked on while the sun's shining. Just popped back to the boys, just gone 2. That one's nearly stripped. And I've just got that little one left. Not a lot to that. Boys have been cutting and holding. A couple of canter loads of chip already. A few loads of logs. Yeah, we're getting there. One, 2 finished off. Up to strip that one out now. Quick clear up underneath so we can move the cherry picker. And we're done. Thursday morning and I am the only one in the yard. Ben and Nath are both out on site. Ben's out surveying, Nath's out quoting, machines are getting moved. I'm itching to get back out and get onto site, but we've got some fab work going on at the moment in the unit, so I'm just hanging around until they're done. They're not far off. Got black dog welding in, adding a bit of strengthening to our new Mupe trailer. We've bought a Mark 1, I think it's Tima, T-I-M-A, Timmer. We got Mark 1 trailer, and the Mark 2s, they put an extra little bit of box section just to help strengthen it up. So the boys are just doing that, just so we don't have any failures. I'll walk you around that when they're done and out of the way. And then I'll be jumping in my truck and heading down to meet the harvester and get that set on the mammoth poplar felling job. We're going to have Chip coming out of our ears, so we're looking forward to that. And we've got some toys turning up. We have invested in some cameras for you boys. We've got a drone coming back after Ben crashed and broke the other one. And we've got a new handheld camera. So we're hoping we can get you guys a bit better footage. So yeah, watch your space. We'll get this week wrapped up, and then next week you'll have some good stuff. This is what the boys have designed up, fabricated. This extra beam underneath, just to help strengthen that joint. They have been known to fail, and I didn't want it failing, so yeah, they've come down, box sectioned in. See the other side, they've matched the joint up, stitched it all in, so hopefully that will keep her nice and strong, no failures happening. Trying to prevent future issues, that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, lovely job, nice and neat, plated off the ends, tidy. Yeah, all systems go. back in the yard. 2 Jenkins lorries sat here waiting to be loaded. Cows are chucking arb chip on them. Combines are out, getting the rape off the field, which is nice to see. They're cracking on. The harvester is now on site. Just run Paul back for his truck. He's headed back down. So I'm gonna get back in the wagon, go down and see Bert, who's mulching, finishing off the big Poplar site, and then we'll go and see Paul make a start on the next one. So we just got down with Christian, who is mulching away behind me, tidying up from the big Poplar fell site around the lake, cracking everything down, meaning the estate can now keep it topped and trimmed up nicely, which is good. It is incredibly dusty. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick walk round, check how it's looking, and go from there. So we're at the top end where one timber stack was, the old sluice gate that we uncovered as well, and then the path around the back that was non-existent when we started. So all of this has been mulched down, tidied off. Christian come around here with the 3-tonner a couple of weeks ago and just pulled up all this stuff from the bank just to tidy all that up. So yeah, we can keep a topper on this now. Keep the grass down, try and keep on top of it a bit. Stop a bit of the regrowth taking over again. It's a lovely site. Ducks and the swans on the lake. Christian's just tidying up the last bit where we had a brush pile, just making sure all the sticks and drop bark and debris are mulched right down into the grass and they can rot away and the mowers can get over the top. Just making sure everything's left tidy. We are going to jump in the truck and go find a harvester.
So here it is, guys, the new site. 11,000 trees we've got here to clear fell. Mainly poplar, but we've got some Norway spruce and some ash in here as well. As you can see, it is quite vast. We've got some lakes to get around, a few obstacles, so Paul's going to have some fun in here. It's all going off for chips, so we'll have lorries running in and out eventually. Going to get Cal creating a nice clear landing area for us to stack right up, and then we can get those lorries in, chip on site, and yeah, keep working efficiently. But as you can see from this video, it is ginormous, so yeah, stay tuned for more.
have started. First trees are down. He's just trying to cut himself a hole, I think. Work his way in. Just got back in the yard. Cal's loading the third lorry for the day. Last load of chip on. Boys are back. Friday morning and we're just waiting in the yard. We've got a G50 lorry on their way in. So I'm just waiting to load that before I go out. I'm then going to go down, check the harvester boys, do a pre-site inspection, make sure we've got all the signs out, make sure the rams packs are all read through and signed, then see how they're getting on cutting. Yeah, nearly end of the week. Not going to be that busy a day. A few bits of office work to get wrapped up before the weekend, and then we will be off for a cold pint. Lorry is in. Let's get her loaded. That's all loaded up. Barely made a dent in the pile. Good to go. Friday loadout. Settling and loading. Make sure it doesn't move about on the road. Good to go. Nice. Making progress. Clearing out this roadside. And then we can start stacking some timber up and clearing a bit of space out. Boys have just stopped for a little bit of lunch and to blow the rads out. This pop throws off. I don't know what it is. It's like fluff, basically. I think it's the fruiting bodies or the seeding bodies that come off, and it blocks the rads up quite bad. So we're gonna have to stop and keep them clean every now and again. But yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. So that is that. Friday afternoon, forwarder is down here, starting to clear up and make a bit of room. Whenever you start stuff like this, product kind of gets on top of itself quite quick. So Cal's just going to start getting a bit of law and order, get some timber stacks going, get the brash moved about, just make a bit of space ready for a fresh run Monday. So we're going to call that a day here. That will be this week wrapped up. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, really helps us out. And catch us next week for more tree felling. Cheers guys.